So then what we do is we cut off this section until it pokes out there. Do we have it so it's like that? I don't know. Tell you what, if we go across by 7, so that 8's the last block. Or should it be the last block? We'll try it like this. Oh. Misclick. It's fine though, because we're going to turn them into that kind of block. Then what we do is we delete all of these ones in the center. And we try to make our weird sort of dwarven pillar central piece. Might take us a little while to completely finish off the hall, but oh well. Not too much of a bother, really. Right, let's go to our building tool, and we are going to be... that's a good point. I think we're going to use the bright brick for the main structure, and I seem to use the darker ones as all the details here and there. So that's what I'm going to do. If we go up to the same level, so it acts as a walkway. Not really a walkway, sort of a balcony of sorts. There'll be lots of clicking going on now. I really wish there was a way to change it so you can go up horizontally. It could be simple as just sort of holding down a particular button. Alright, there we go. I think we will have it so it goes up by 1 more. We can have it go up by an extra block just because I think it might look a little bit cooler. It's going to look sick. You know, you can use all those words, really, to properly determine its outcome. Whether or not it would make it any better or worse, well, it's debatable. It might increase my enthusiasm. That's a good point. But it no longer needs further increasing, even though my voice tends to dictate otherwise half the time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to do this. Why are you a robot? I don't know. Need to get rid of that ladder now. I think we can still place a block there. Yeah, we should be fine. So if we go for the darker brick. Alright, and then just go in. Now, we're not doing it on both sides, because I don't know if this is going to look good or not. I'm probably just going to end up putting fountains on the end of here. Can I test to see if that's going to look good, though? I don't know if I can. Right, that's that done. Now, the corners do need to be the darker, the sort of gunpowder block. And do I need to do the same thing here? Yeah, I do, actually. So, sort of like this. It's going to really help to distinguish these walls, though, isn't it? Oh, the rubber tool has not worked all of a sudden. It stopped, it deselected itself. It's got a mind of its own. Alright, there we go. So now if we go down to our roads blocks, we need to get these ones connected. There we are. And then we go to our slab. Put them down ourselves. Ourself. Oh, ourself, if you want. Oh. Screw yourself. There we are. Yeah, looks pretty good. Oh, yeah. That's nice. I like that. Of course, we do need to add some more detail. So the front right here, we should really... If we go to this darker block... What are we going for right now? Well, first we need to make sure that it goes up slightly on this corner here. There we go. In fact, what it should really do is go up by the dark block. There we go. Oh, okay. Wrong one. We'll get there eventually. Just give me a second. There we go. Yeah, that's much nicer. At the same time, the corners should also be a bit brighter. We'll get that done later. Wow, does it? Yeah, we'll see. Right, so if we walk over here... Not walk, hover. We are sort of going for the traditional Crenellation kind of look. Just try and copy these, because that's a pretty good design. Unfortunately, okay, so this middle piece is going to have to be slightly bigger, which I'm okay with. We go all the way up. Tell you what, we'll go slightly further down from here. And then what we'll do is wall that off. Like that. You have to remember these are different colours, so it's going to look slightly different. How does that look? It's like a symbol right there. That's like a temple symbol, isn't it? It's not a bad look, really. That could be our logo. It's like a gate. It's like a, yeah, dwarven door of some sort. I feel like I've made my logo. It's our logo, our company logo. Of course. I don't know why it's a company logo now, though. Right, if we go for... We still wanted to try and get these crenellations done, though. I mean, it's just sort of as simple as this, I think. But it just looks a bit odd. Because we need to have these... We can't really get the corners done properly. So this is sort of as good as it's going to get by the looks of things. I'm okay with that. It's not too crazy. It's quite simplistic. But it does the job. Take a drink right now. There we are. So if I sort of get the same thing done on the other side. I think, yeah, I feel good about this design. So I think we'll stick with that. Now it's sort of dealing with what we can do on this side. And then I could probably get these other two bits done off camera. Since you don't want to watch the same thing twice. Oh, we're missing a bit right here. Oh, that's because the corner. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, how's this bit going to work? So it goes around here. I mean, it could be a walkway. Another walkway. Oh, that's a good point, yeah, because we want to get to these ladders, don't we? Okay, these ladders. So if we cut this bit off. And if we have it so that it comes down, go back to our door. Ooh. Okay. Gotta be, yeah, I'm going to save right now. So I feel like I'm going to accidentally turn everything into the same color block, and that's not going to be a fun experience. Of course, we still have autosaves, but it might autosave over me changing all the colors. I do not want to go through all that again. Right, so let's click off. See if we go all the way up like this. It goes down, it goes to corners of 8. So if we do the same thing, there we go. That is not 8. Just letting you all know, that is not an 8. Excuse me. Every time, just start to have hiccups. Or burps, hiccup, yeah, anything really to get in the way. Alright, we do that. Now the corners are going to have to be a bit lighter though. So if we switch to the lighter block, there we go. Am I going to have to do that? Yeah, I suppose so. Probably add some patterns in the middle if I'm doing this all the time. Am I going to sort of somewhat disconnect the... I think so, yeah. What I need to do is sort of have this connect up so it's a little bit less awkward looking. So yeah, that should be fine. As for that selection, I don't know really. I think we'll just turn that into the darker brick, yeah. Now we'll do the same thing here. Yeah, it's quite nice. The middle section's been sort of pronunciated a little bit. Is there a little... Is that... There's no... It's not really exactly the same, though, which is a bit of a shame. I'd rather be properly squared off, but that's sort of just the way our design has gone, really. But now what we need is sort of a pillar. Either one big pillar or sort of 4 medium-sized pillars so we can have a fountain in the middle. I think, yeah, that sounds like a much better idea. Since it's a much smaller area, I think 4 pillars makes a little bit more sense. And then we can have... We'll probably have sort of a pillar here and a pillar here. 4 pillars, but 4 big ones in here. But how do I want the design to work out? Well, we want the middle section to just be a square here. And also, it's got to be sort of even. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be a bit odd, I feel. If we click here and go to that. Is it going to be 3 across? Yeah, I think that's good. I don't know if that's the best place to put it, really. I suppose now we just sort of keep going up by how far up we're allowed to go until we reach the top. There we go. I think that's the top. Yeah, I can't seem to select anything else with it, so I suppose that's got to be it. Now what we can do is accentuate. See if we go around the corners. We don't want these... We don't want all the corners to be selected. So that should be fine. Then we just sort of go up like that. We'll focus on other bits in a second. Oh, that's not what I want. Keep misclicking. Bloody hell, stop misclicking! It's very frustrating. What do you want, Parrot? You've come out of your abode. You're looking a little bit messy here. Let me fix you up. There we go. See, it's not bad, is it? Nice and clean. Anyway, his feathers were ruffled. His jimmies were ruffled. I don't know why. How's that look? It's alright. It's not spectacular. Can we do anything in particular with it? We probably could muck around with the flooring. I think the flooring could look better if it ends up like that. So the brighter block, and then the darker block. As such. No, Merv, you cannot get into the old secret room. Get over it. Oh, I'm going to fall off my chair. Bloody hell. I nearly fell off my chair there. Alright, the chair nearly fell over, really. How does that look? Well, it's 2 blocks away from all corners, so we pretty much got to try and do the same thing here. But also keep a middle section. That's going to be difficult. At least there's a middle bit here, so we can... I don't know, have some sort of interesting pattern going on. There's going to be quite a few floor patterns. How does that look? Is that alright? Well, we can have the middle section. If we go up to here, so there's 3 blocks, and then 3 blocks, and then 4 in the middle. Okay, that looks a bit better. Just trying to look for a stable design. But I don't want to overdo it. Like, I always end up overbuilding. It's simple. It's quite a nice pillar, really. I wonder if I could do the same design on the others. Well, it's because it's a smaller design. I'm not too sure if I could. However, I don't think I could use this again, though. I don't know. What we can do is now try and sort of get the flooring all done in a similar fashion. Do we go for 10 blocks? 11? Well, that should still be 10. Yeah. 10 blocks. If we'll get the outside done first, because this will be the best way for us to determine whether or not it's going to look even. Yeah, already I'm not seeing it. It needs to be down by 1 more. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Thanks, game. Alright, so it should be 11. So 11, and then out like this. Alright, there we go. So it's 2 blocks away from the corners. Now, the main problem is, of course, not going to be completely symmetrical on this side either. So we sort of need to go off from here, because that's technically 2 blocks away. 2 blocks away. So from there. As such. So it's not too bad. It's just going to be 1 block off, which is a little bit frustrating. And that should be 11. Or 12, even. Of course, this one's going to be a bit different, though. But I feel like that's okay, because it's not perfectly symmetrical, so we just got to work with that. It's still 2 blocks away here, just not on this side. But it does look even in the middle, which is nice. So I think we'll stick with that. So now if we just get these bits done. Actually, it's a good point. What about the middle? Well, the middle's where we're going to put a fountain. We're going to do the same thing with the other side as well. So yeah, fountain. So if we just sort of do this. I don't know what kind of block we're going to be using for the rest of this. Because I kind of want to not use our walkway stuff. Or if I am, then at least actually make a walkway with it. Alright, there we go. And then the middle, we're going to turn it into some sort of colour. It could be that one could be blue and the other could be red to sort of distinguish the different sections. Tell you what though, that's looking really good. So it's looking like a proper dwarven area. Of course, we still got the outside to do. Which is still going to be a bit of a kerfuffle, I suppose. Since we are going to be putting some of the wallways covering up the gunpowder block. But that's okay, because we should still be able to see it as if I were over here. Yeah, so it's going to... Actually, it's going to pop up by a little bit, but that's okay. But we just need to get some of these done now. We are nearing the end of sort of the two-parter. Or 2 episodes, 1 session kind of thing. I seem to go back and forth. But anyway. There we are. And then what I'll do is until the next episode, or off camera, I'll pretty much just sort of mirror this. So I'll do the exact same thing on the other side just so you don't have to watch it twice. And then I think it's sort of getting the bottom section done, knowing where our new walkways are going to go for particular sections. Since I still need to probably plan this out, because this is just meant to be sort of the throne room grand hall to get to the other parts of the Dwarven districts, I suppose. Probably where food is stored. Well, there's probably a few areas we can do here. Just a sort of sitting zone at the moment. We will see. It's the canteen for the dwarves at this point. At least that's what I'm making it out to be. But it's not really meant to have too many people hanging around it so that we can easily defend it. But I do like the idea of having sort of food nearby so that our garrison can easily mobilize. So I suppose our garrison should be the closest on this side, maybe. Around here. We're going to have lots of distinct rooms for different areas. So we get this done on all sides. May as well do it all at once. It feels like it makes it go by a little bit quicker. Of course, we're going to have to do a lot of clicking in a second. We'll get the top parts done as well. Oh, no. That is not what I want at all. There we are. That's not meant to be there either. Right, now just the last little bits of clicking. Of course, we still need to fill in the areas with decoration, which is probably what I'm going to do next episode. I know they're not going to be able to build all of this, so I'm just going to end up spawning it in, I imagine. We're just getting the main floor done first, before we finish off the... Well, not finish off, before we get some walls done. It's going to be a lot of off-camera work, I feel. A lot of it's quite samey, really, so it's not going to be the most interesting thing to watch. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Oh, of course, we are missing a main bit now I'm looking at it. So 3 blocks. There we go. I don't know what it is about adding those 2 bits. These 2 rings around it, but it really helps to give it structure. One more to go. And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. That will be it for today. Got our pillars done. We should eventually get all the other bits, like sort of benches, a fountain in the middle, and some light sources as well. That's a good idea. And I don't really know what kind of block I'm going to be using for the middle section right here, but I suppose I'll get some sort of design done waiting and ready for the next session. Getting another one of these lovely little bits done, and then we'll see what it looks like when it's spawned. Oh, okay, when it's spawned in. Till then, though, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter for updates on my channel and Twitch for live streams. I've been the Innkeeper. It's been a pleasure. I look forward to seeing you all next time. Bye-bye.